Gentlemen, if you haven't felt that natural strength and circulation you once had, don't rush to blame your age just yet. I've worked with men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s who've completely restored their energy, firmness, and vitality without a single pill. The secret wasn't in a medicine cabinet, it was in their kitchen. Tonight, I want to show you 4 powerful fruits that can help restore blood flow, heart health, and intimacy safely and naturally. These are science-backed foods that help reopen the tiniest arteries in your body, including the ones responsible for your most private form of confidence. When blood starts flowing properly again, everything changes: energy, stamina, mood, and connection. I'm Dr. Amelia, a urologist and men's health specialist. And for more than a decade, I've helped thousands of men reclaim their vitality naturally. What you're about to learn could make a bigger difference than any supplement or prescription, because it targets the root cause, poor circulation. So let's start there. When erections weaken or disappear, when energy fades, when confidence slips, it's almost always a sign that blood isn't moving the way it used to. The smallest arteries in the penis are just 0.5 millimeter wide. They're the first to narrow when cholesterol, sugar, or inflammation damage your vessel walls. The good news is they're also the first to recover when you start feeding your body the right nutrients. The key molecule here is nitric oxide. It's your body's natural vasodilator, a chemical that tells your arteries to relax, open, and let blood flow. Every circulation-boosting fruit I'll share with you tonight works in one way or another by increasing nitric oxide, reducing inflammation, and strengthening the inner lining of your arteries. Let's begin with one of the most powerful natural circulation boosters on the planet, pomegranate. I call it nature's nitric oxide amplifier. Those deep red seeds are rich in antioxidants called punicolagens, which protect your arteries and help your body make more nitric oxide. That means smoother, wider blood vessels, better oxygen flow, and stronger performance. Pomegranate has been shown in several clinical studies to improve blood pressure, prostate health, and even erection quality, all by improving vascular function. I remember one of my patients, Daniel, 68 years old, recently retired, newly remarried. He told me, "Doctor, my energy's good, my heart's fine, but intimacy just isn't the same." He didn't want medication, he wanted a natural fix. I told him to start drinking 1/2 glass of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice with his evening meal. No added sugar, no blends, just the real thing. Within a few weeks, he came back smiling. He said, "Doctor, it's like my circulation woke up," and that's exactly what happens. Pomegranate helps your arteries relax again. The second fruit is watermelon. You might think of it as just a summer snack, but medically speaking, it's a circulation superstar. Watermelon contains an amino acid called L-citrulline, which your body converts into L-arginine, the same nutrient that fuels nitric oxide production. That's the exact chemical pathway many prescription drugs try to mimic. But nature already built it perfectly inside this fruit. When you eat watermelon, you're giving your arteries the raw materials they need to open up. And because watermelon is more than 90% water, it also hydrates your blood and keeps your heart rate stable. One of my favorite patient stories is about Robert, a 74-year-old former firefighter. He'd started feeling sluggish, said his mornings were fine but his evenings ran out of spark. We added 1 small bowl of watermelon before dinner every night. Within 2 weeks, he noticed better sleep, steadier blood pressure, and more energy in every sense. His wife noticed too. Sometimes the smallest change, like swapping dessert for fruit, transforms your entire system. Our third fruit is one most men overlook: black grapes. Tiny, dark, and packed with resveratrol, a compound known to rejuvenate the lining of your blood vessels and support healthy testosterone levels. Resveratrol improves what we call endothelial function, meaning it helps your arteries expand and contract like they should. It also reduces oxidative stress, the kind of silent inflammation that clogs arteries and lowers energy. In practical terms, that means better blood flow to the heart, brain, and the organs of intimacy. One of my patients, Howard, 73, told me he'd started having a handful of black grapes each afternoon instead of processed snacks. Within a month, he noticed more stamina, lighter mood, and a stronger connection with his wife. Science explains why resveratrol doesn't just support circulation, it helps regulate hormones and improves energy at the cellular level. The fourth fruit is one most of us grew up eating. Citrus, oranges, lemons, grapefruits, and limes aren't just rich in vitamin C. They're loaded with flavonoids, particularly one called hesperidin. This compound acts like a gentle cleaner for your arteries. It reduces plaque buildup, lowers inflammation, and strengthens vessel walls. Think of your arteries like flexible garden hoses. Over time, they can get stiff or clogged. Citrus fruits restore elasticity, allowing blood to move with ease. There's another reason I love citrus. It helps your body handle stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, and cortisol constricts blood vessels. Citrus lowers cortisol naturally, helping both your heart and your hormones find balance again. A small glass of fresh orange or lemon water in the morning is one of the simplest, most effective things you can do for circulation. So pomegranate, watermelon, black grapes, and citrus. Each one addresses a different piece of the same puzzle. Pomegranate enhances nitric oxide. Watermelon boosts L-citrulline and hydration. Black grapes deliver resveratrol for vessel flexibility and hormone balance. Citrus cleans and strengthens arteries from within. Together, they create the perfect foundation for restoring blood flow, and along with it, your energy, your confidence, and your connection. Now let's talk about how to make these results last. You can't out-supplement a stagnant lifestyle. What you eat only works if your body is circulating it. Movement is the key. A simple 20-minute walk each day, not power walking, not exercise for punishment, just consistent, steady movement increases circulation by up to 20%. Every step pushes blood through your vessels, retraining them to stay open and flexible. Hydration is equally important. Your blood is 90% water. When you're dehydrated, it thickens, making it harder for oxygen to travel. Keep a glass of water near you all day and try to drink more before lunch than after. That keeps your heart light and your blood moving smoothly. Next is sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormones and repairs vessel walls. It's also when testosterone peaks naturally. Many men think they need medication to fix their energy, when in reality, they just need better rest. 7 hours of quality sleep every night can improve vascular repair as much as diet changes alone. And finally, protect your arteries from their biggest enemies: processed meats, fried foods, refined sugar, and heavy alcohol. These cause inflammation that literally burns the inner walls of your vessels. When you replace them with fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats, you allow the body to rebuild itself. The truth is, poor circulation shows up as weak erections long before it shows up as heart disease. That means every time you nourish your blood vessels, you're not just improving intimacy, you're protecting your heart and brain as well. The same small arteries that feed your heart feed the organs of pleasure and connection. When men start seeing intimacy as a reflection of overall circulation, everything changes. They stop feeling broken, they start feeling empowered, because what's really being restored isn't just performance, it's life force. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s regain firmness, confidence, and emotional closeness by following this exact approach. No gimmicks, no extremes, just steady nutrition, hydration, movement, and rest. Within a few weeks, they notice not just physical improvement, but mental clarity, emotional stability, and optimism. Because when blood flows, everything flows: energy, joy, connection, even purpose. So if you're watching this and you've lost faith in your body, I want you to know this: you are not too old. And it's not too late. Your body still remembers how to heal. It's just waiting for you to give it the right tools. Start small. Add color to your plate. Eat half a pomegranate in the morning. Enjoy a slice of watermelon in the evening. Have a handful of black grapes during the day. Add a squeeze of lemon or orange to your water. Do it not as a chore, but as a way of saying, I'm taking care of me again. Within weeks, you'll start feeling the difference. Lighter mornings, better circulation, calmer mind, deeper connection. This isn't wishful thinking, it's biology working in your favor. So tonight, remember this simple truth. Weak erections are not a sign of lost manhood. They're an early sign of poor circulation, and circulation can be restored. These 4 fruits, combined with daily habits, can help you feel alive again, in every sense of the word. You're not too old. It's not too late. Start today. I'm Dr. Amelia, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue building strength, confidence, and lasting vitality naturally.